obviously I'm just going to run through things that I'd be looking for if I was to start again, and what kind of mower I'd want to get. So when you're looking for a mower, you obviously have a budget in mind. The more you can spend, the better. But obviously, you have to spend whatever's in your budget. And the first thing you should consider is size. What sort of size mower do you want? That means deck size. What's your target lawn size? Is it postage stamp? Is it larger lawns or whatever? But as a general rule, anywhere from say 17 to 19 inches is your around about average size mower. Personally, I don't really like using the little small 16, 17 inch mowers. They're a bit too small for my liking. But again, if you're only doing really tiny lawns, that might be a better fit for you. But generally, I'd say go for an 18 or 19. That's the starting point. So deck size 18 or 19 inches. Next thing is obviously type of mower. Obviously this is just a demo on a Toro Super Recycler here. This is just what I'd class as a good starting mower. Obviously this is a four-wheeled version, and yeah, you probably want to get a four-wheeled version. You stay away from cylinder mowers and rear roller mowers to start with. Get your feet on the ground and get a four-wheel mower. It's a lot more versatile, and it'll get you off to the races basically. So the next thing you should be looking at is the engine itself. How big is the engine? How much power has it got? What I would suggest and what I would go by is you want to be looking at around the 160cc range. I think any lower really and you're shooting yourself in the foot for doing overgrown clear ups and stuff like that, and obviously long lawns, and if you're only cutting fortnightly, we know how long they get often, and you want an engine that's going to be able to handle it. So what I would suggest personally is something around 160cc, 140 minimum maybe, but a good strong engine. And again, Hondas, Briggs and Strattons, all those kind of ones, the Colas, the new ones, and yeah, try and get a good reliable engine. And yeah, like I say, anything around 160cc is a good starting point for the first mower. So next thing you want to think about is what features does the mower have, as in what's the cutting abilities of it. You want a mower to be able to tackle different circumstances. So for this example, the Super Recycler, it's got a mulch function. Nice and easy, you can just, that closes the flap door and you can mulch the clippings. So ideally you'd want to find a mower that can mulch, or even if it's got a side discharge maybe, but definitely something other than just bagging, because a lot of the times, sometimes you won't need to bag and you can just mulch the ground, obviously depending on conditions and stuff. But what I'd be looking for myself is a mulching mower or a side discharge or something like that. So something that can handle different cut requirements is a must in my opinion. So another really big thing that you want to get as well is some kind of self-propelled mower. This Toro's good, it's got a nice little auto drive system, which I don't mind, it's not too bad. But definitely do not get a push mower if you're starting a professional business. You might think it's the way to go to start with, but trust me, it's not. So yeah, get a self-propelled from the get-go. Don't be trying to do stuff with a push mower, trust me, it's gardening's a hard enough game as it is. You don't want to be exhausting yourself pushing a mower around all day long. So definitely that's a must, self-propelled. So next I'm going to talk about where would you purchase a mower from. It varies. If you're not mechanically minded with mowers and stuff and how to fix them yourself, I would suggest just go to your local dealer and give them your requirements of what you need, and they'll provide you something, and then you've got support from them. But if you can fix mowers and you know how to fix them, I'd certainly suggest getting a second-hand mower. I'd rather buy a £300-400 second-hand decent mower rather than a £300 Toys R Us mower, if you know what I mean. But yeah, generally I'd say a good second-hand mower is going to be better than your cheapy nasty mowers. When you first start, you probably think 200-300 quid is a lot of money for a mower, but it really isn't, trust me. If you're going into gardening wholeheartedly and you want to give it a good go, trust me, spend as much as you can on the mower from the get-go. That's going to be your bread and butter machine. It's going to make you most of the money, and it's going to do most of the work. So like this mower here, this is around the £600 mark. It's not a professional unit by any means, but I use it quite a lot. You don't need a 1,000, 2,000 pound mower in this game, you trust me, you don't. 500 pound mower will cut absolutely fine. Obviously the build quality is going to be slightly different, but starting out you can get by with these. So yeah, those are the main things really. Just a quick rundown. Deck size, again, between 17 and 19 inches to start with. Engine, 140cc minimum, ideally around 160 is a good starting point. And again, you want it to be able to bag and mulch if possible. Self-propelled definitely. And something else I look for as well is weight of the mower. This mower weighs I think 35 kilograms, so it is liftable. You can pick it up. So yeah, if you need to go up and downstairs, you can lift it. It's not a problem. So yeah, I wouldn't be getting anything too heavy. This stays versatile, easy in and out of your vehicle. So yeah, those are the general tips. If anyone's got any more they want to add, I've probably forgotten something, but that's what I'd be looking for if you're starting a business. I'd suggest spend as much as you can. If you definitely want to succeed in this game, get the kit as soon as possible. It's you need to see it as an investment. This mower is going to make you a fair bit of money, so invest in a good bit of kit and it's going to save your body. It's gardening's not an easy game. You'll get tired very quickly. But yeah, the tools make the job easier, so spend what you can, obviously within reason. You don't need to go splashing and wasting your money. Build up gradually. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on looking for a new mower anyway. I hope that helps people, and yeah, leave any comments down below. Cheers.